In today's video, we are having another crack at Mangrove Jack's Irish Red Ale. I originally broke this 40 pint extract kit down into 3 batches. Now, the reason why I chose to do that and not divide it into 4, because logic would dictate that 40 pints divided into 4 would give us 4 times 10 pint batches for a pint of 3, which would be perfect. But my previous experience with some of these kits, alternative kits, one was a Scottish export. I divided that kit into 4, and the beer tasted very washed out, very weak, and not very satisfying at all, not a success. So I preempted that I might have the same issue with the Mangrove Jack's kit, and I decided to split it into 3 instead of 4. This gave me 3 batches of around 700 grams of extract. So I put one of the 3 batches, 700 grams, into fermentation, conditioning. Unfortunately, the result was overpowering. It was very concentrated flavour, very intense. It was too much. It was off balance. So it was not a good result. So what I've done today is come back at that, grabbed another batch, and I have weighed out 525 grams, of which I have now already put through fermentation for 9 days, conditioning for 9 days, and it is in the fridge ready to be tested. So I will now head over to the fridge, fill a glass, bring it back into the kitchen, and we'll see what we think. So here it is. You can see it looks fine. The last one looked fine. It was just the intensity of it that was overbearing. It looks good. Good head on it. Nice colour. Smells fresh. It smells nice and it smells nice and balanced. The fruitiness of it is not too overpowering in this. I've already said this a few times, but I'm not a great lover of the real dark fruit type ales and beers, but this has got a nice aroma to it. There's no doubt about that. So I'll just go in for the taste. This is the moment of truth. Right, okay. This is a lot better than the original. So quite obviously, this bigger, more expensive kit actually had more malt in it than the old ones, the cheaper ones that I've done. 4 batches out of this would have worked out fine. Would have got 4 batches out of this, 525 grams times 4, no problem. And the result of this is really very good, no doubt about it. It's got a great flavour to it. Whilst it's got that depth of character, it has got the deep fruit tones to it. It's much more balanced. It's much more palatable. I'm not a lover of this style, but it's definitely something that I will be more than happy to drink. So that's saying something. It's really turned out good. I'm quite impressed, to be honest. It's the first time I've not done much experimentation with these 40 pint extract kits. I've only done little bits and bobs, little tests now and again, but this result is the first time, I'll be honest, that it's kind of really piqued my interest to experiment and get some more of these going, because this result really is quite fantastic. I've actually already gone out and bought a IPA. It's the American IPA by Mangrove Jack's as well. Comes with hops, the yeast, the whole lot is there, and I'm really excited about that. I think it's going to make for something quite fantastic and exceptionally good value for money. So look out for that on a future video. But for this, it is good. It's turned out very well. Really, this is not really my beer style. This is not what I would go for, but it's very pleasant. It's very enjoyable to drink. If you like Irish red ale, this 40 pint kit divided into 4 into your pinter, to be honest, it's probably working out. It's working out. You're getting this out set around about 72 pence a pint. When I go through the actual IPA, I'll get everything out and I'll do the maths for you and I'll demonstrate how that's calculated. But it's exceptionally good value. Now, I might as well run the verdict on this, because I do with all my beers now that I review. So the verdict on this today is, would I buy it again? No, I still wouldn't. That's the truth. That's the truth. I wouldn't. But that's because there's a big difference here. That's because the beer style just doesn't suit my palate. You know, if you like Irish red ale and you like these dark fruit tones in beer, I would recommend this. I would highly recommend this. That's the difference. You know, personally, I've got to be totally honest. Even like this, it's great. It's well balanced. It's enjoyable to drink, but I wouldn't spend money on it again, because for me personally, 40 pints of this would be too much for a beer style that I don't particularly love. But it does get my recommendation. If you like Irish red ale, you know, any of these beers with sort of like the deep dark tones of fruit with them, this is very well balanced though. You know, this is good. It's easy to drink. It's not overbearing like some of them can be. It's a very pleasant drink. You know, so I would highly recommend it, even though I wouldn't personally purchase it again. So there you go. That is it for today's video. You know, it's quite a good conclusion that it's piqued my interest. You will see more experiments on breaking down these bigger kits in the future. And so that is it for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you on the next one. Cheers.